What's the most insane thing you've seen at a hospital? I spent a few days in the hospital after surgery and shared a room with a sweet old man across from me. He was too weak to do things on his own anymore and needed the nurse's help. But the nurse he had was horrible. She was constantly late to give him his medication and wouldn't help him go to the bathroom for hours at a time. When he asked for basically anything, she would just groan and act like he was difficult to deal with. One night he started struggling to breathe after his oxygen tube fell off his bed. He called the nurse, but as soon as she walked in, her phone started ringing. She checked it, and before helping him, she told the old man to wait. Then she answered her phone and walked out of the room talking to her boyfriend. He still couldn't breathe, so I watched as he reached down to try and grab it. But in the process, he slipped and hit his head on the table next to him. The nurse came back soon after, and without even checking on him, just put him back on his bed and left. The next morning, his family came to visit him and asked what happened to his head. I was disgusted as I heard her say she tried to help him, but he insisted on doing it himself. After she left, I called the man's son over and told him what happened. Turns out, his son was actually a doctor there and had her fired on the spot.